Welcome back, everybody. It is a new week, a new video, and we are kind of back to my old days. We are back into the book thing. So we are basically on the verge of like summer turning into fall, which I do love. Like back in the day, I was such a summer hater, but also I don't tan and I get sunburned easily, and it's like, but now I'm a big lover of the summer. However, cozy fall season, also kind of like Gilmore Girls season, if we're being honest, is right around the corner. So I'm gonna give you, I don't want to really call it like my full TBR, because like I just know I won't read all of these books, not even close. However, let's consider this kind of like books I want to get my hands on, or like that I can't, like that I'm considering to read this for. That is basically what we're doing today. So let me get all of my books here. I don't even know how many, maybe 10. No, I think it's 9. That is okay. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. We have, this is kind of like a placeholder, which is Kathy Reich's Days Are Dead, which is the first book of like the whole like Bones Kathy Reich series thing. I got the first 18 out of 24 books in my bookshelf. Have not read a single one of them, but yeah, I kind of want to get around reading this because like I love rewatching stuff. Maybe it's a sprinkle of the tism, nobody knows, but I just love rewatching the same kind of like 5 series rotation. Make of that what you want. Bones is one of them, and Gilmore Girls, obviously. And I feel like, for me, fall and winter is Gilmore Girls, but also, I feel like I go back into, like, the cozy, kind of, like, the crime thing, being inside, and it's dark, and, you know, all these kinds of things. Which I feel like you can see in the books a little bit as well. But, yeah, so I kind of want to get around to reading this, because it's almost time for me, again, to rewatch Bones, low-key. But maybe this year I'm going to skip that and just read it, finally. So this is a placeholder for like the series, I guess, or at least a couple books from the series. The thing is, they're not that big, like as in like tall books. Like this is like a very standard paperback size. So they are a bit short, but a bit chunker, like tiny chunkers. So we'll have to see how that one goes. The thing is, I feel like I have to go back to just always having a book in my purse, low key. But yeah, so this is the first thing. I really want to read this whole series at some point because I love Bones. Like, I've seen it too many times, to be honest. Yeah, so I just wanted to see what the fuss is about. Obviously, it's going to be different from the series. I'm aware of that, but still. So this is number 1. Then I kind of spoiled the next 1 or 2. We have The Couple at number 9 and Local Girl Missing by Claire Douglas. And if you know something about me, it's I like a Claire Douglas book. I really do. I've been meaning to read those, but I haven't been reading a lot. And also, like, I feel like in summer I'm more of like a, you know, coming of age and like romance kind of girly, and in winter I'll go back to like little, like more to like the little crime murder mystery thing than I usually do. Anyway, so these, I love a good Claire Douglas book. I've read a couple of her books. Always got me guessing. Apart from one, I don't remember the title, but one of them, something, what is it called? Like The Wrong Sister or something. I just knew what was happening in there, low-key, from the get-go. But apart from that, always keeps me guessing, for the majority of it at least. So yeah, very nice, easy reads, but like good and fun. So these are on the list. Being back to like being a Claire Douglas girl. Then we have, speaking of murder and mysteries, we have Murder at the Bookstore. I don't remember when I got this. Maybe last time I was in London, was it? Maybe not. I really don't remember when I got this. But this is honestly not even that long, like 325 pages. Yeah, I don't know, it just like, it looks cozy. Like, you can't tell me it doesn't look like a nice, sweet, cozy read. Love a Murder, Love a Bookstore, obviously, so gotta have that one. And then, not really similar, but we have The Lost Bookshop, which till this day, I think the cover is bloody brilliant, like the little gold details. But yeah, been meaning to get around this. Again, love a mystery, love a bookstore, so gonna have that one. I don't know, I feel like I've seen this so many times, like a couple months ago, where everyone was kind of like reading it, so I've really wanted to get into this. And I feel like this is, even just that the covers are like darker, I feel like fits the whole like autumn winter thing. But moving on to more mystery and crime, actually, guys. There's not really a lot of romance in here. So we have Pen Dipped in Poison. I know I got this in London 2 years ago. Definitely got it in London anyway. Still got the work sticker on there. But yeah, it's a bit of like crime and mystery. I don't know. Oh, there's multiple parts. Spoonful of Murder. Maybe I need to get more of these. Anyway, so yeah, bit of crime and mystery. I don't know why, I just like, it's so cozy being at home. Like, you know, cozied up, cup of tea, read a bit of crime and mystery. But yeah, I've been meaning to read this for bloody time. Like, a long fucking time. But never got around to it. So maybe this fall, it'll have like its moment. Maybe not. We'll see how it goes. You will know at the end of the day. You know, always do like a reading wrapped. Usually at the end of each month. Haven't been reading in the past couple months. Also not filming. So we might get back to that. But at the end of the year, you will have a full wrapped. You will see that. And then we have, speaking of a murder and mystery, we have Her Majesty the Queen Investigates The Windsor Knot, which I have started, evidently so. It just didn't catch, like, it's not bad, not at all, but it just didn't catch me enough to like want to keep reading. So I put it to the side, read a bunch of other crap, also very good books, but you know, and then just never got back to it. But I think it's just gonna be very sweet. I think I started this actually last fall, probably. So I feel like I kind of want to get back to it. And like I said, I'm still on the whole theme of like, I want a bit of like crime and mystery and, you know, all these kinds of things. So hopefully this will be a thing. Also, there's like multiple parts. Like, I don't know if they are like interconnected. I mean, they are in a way that it's like always the Queen investigating. But yeah, I got this one low key because of the little corgi on the back. And it was the only one. And then after I was back here, I saw there was multiple parts to it. Yeah, so maybe if this catches me enough, might have to get more of these. We will see how it goes. So now that we have this, we get more into the bit of like romancy type of thing. Actually, I think it is 10 books. Anyway, we have a bit of like sticking to like the mystery and kind of like more magical bit, I guess you could say. We have Hex Appeal, which I got in London as well ages ago. I don't know, like witches and that kind of stuff, so might as well also read this. It's a bit of romance. What do we have here? In the deepest, darkest Essex. There we go. But yeah, it's witches. I love it. What else can I say? It's witches, it's a bit of romance. The cover is like fucking cute. Look at that. So what is not to like about this? So I have this, and then similar-ish in terms of witches, we have A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon, and I think there's multiple parts to this as well, or multiple books by the author. Love the cover, by the way. Again, the gold like details and everything, and just the flowers, and I don't know, I just love it. Been on my shelf for ages. I don't know how I feel about the whole demon thing. I think I said this before in, I don't know what kind of video, ages ago, about this book as well. Maybe the whole, I don't know. but don't really know how I feel about the whole demon thing. I'm not opposed, but I don't think I've ever read a book with a demon in it. So we'll see how this one goes. But yeah, on the back it says whimsically sexy, charmingly romantic, and magically hilarious. This book put a spell on me. Ellie Hazelwood, bless her. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I read the bag, and it's like bit mysterious, kind of giving. Obviously, they will be falling in love, but don't we all love that? I do. So yeah, this. So we have murder, we have mystery, and we got magic, and now we go in like a tiny bit of romance. And now, last but not least, and I feel this looks the most like autumn vibes, I have the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore. I bought this in London last year. I've been meaning to read it. The thing is, I went like September, October time. You know this, you might have seen the video. And then I didn't get around to it, and then I don't know, this looks so much like fall. By the way, still love the cover. Like, I just love it. It's a bookstore, it's autumn, we love it. Also, cinnamon bun. I'm a cinnamon bun girly. So yeah, and I didn't get around to it, but you know, like there's like certain books or like certain tropes, like, I don't know, for me at least, where I want to read them in the right season. Like some books placed in summer, you know, the whole kind of like, ooh, we're at the beach or like on holiday and whatever. I want to read that in summer. And then stuff like this, I want to read in winter and like fall time, or like this one in fall, and then the rest of them. So yeah, I'm really excited. Also, I've heard different opinions about this. So many people love this, a couple that were like, not really what I expected, whatever. However, there's multiple books now by this author, bless her. Also, I feel like it's kind of like a sign that her name is Laurie Gilmore, as like an autumn Gilmore Girls fan. You know, I mean, fan all year round, but like, yeah, anyway, so there's like different books. So we have the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, there's the Christmas Tree Farm, and then there's a newish one, something strawberry. I don't know the exact title, but I've seen this and the cover is so cute as well. So I'm really hoping I'm gonna love this, so I can get the other ones, treat myself a little, have a blast reading it. But yeah, I'm very, very excited to get to this. I kind of want to wait. Like I said, we are on the verge of leaving summer. I kind of want to wait a couple more weeks until the leaves start falling and all that kind of stuff. And it's really giving like the autumn vibe to indulge in this book. But yeah, I'm very, very excited for this one. So that is my little collection of different books. As you can tell probably, and as I mentioned, love a bit of murder and mystery. I don't know why, it's just like in summer or like in spring, when it's like so light outside and sunny and, you know, everything starts blossoming or whatever, I don't want to read about like some murder case. Maybe that's just me, maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, that is what that was. Let me guys know if you're like seasonal readers like I am, kind of. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.